Alright. So, you, Mr. Sneakabout, basically...
I did nothing wrong.
No, you didn't.
But for some reason, everybody else was sleeping and you weren't, and that's why we ended up going into a dream world.
I can't fall asleep.
Neither can...
Temper. Neither can temper, but
I can't fall asleep
It
to
technically
magic.
wasn't a dream because now...
Normal, regular magic, correct. D&D magic?
Yeah.
That and I don't sleep anymore.
Yeah, you...
Even what's his name? Your character.
Temper?
Thank you. Did he fall asleep also?
Correct. Also,
wow. So,
the Sean is an elf. So he doesn't sleep either.
Sleep mode.
It was weird for him to fall asleep, but it was definitely a marked difference.
Yeah, meditate. You still have to do meditation. So while he was in meditation, he went, oh, and he showed up somewhere.
More like he went, aww.
so, but yet I didn't go to sleep.
You did not go to sleep. So after everyone else,
Doing the sneaky sneak.
everyone else went to sleep, you decided, you know what, maybe it's a good idea if we know where the heck we are and how to get out of the city and to where we're going.
What city? I thought we were back in our Earth realm.
You're in Gladius, which is...
Oh, that's right.
Yes. So it's kind of a mixed dimension at this point.
That's right. We're gonna enjoy the show.
Correct.
So we think.
Yeah. We have a little bit more insight to that.
You were able to break into the Colosseum easily enough. You found a few interesting things. There's actually, normally in that kind of Colosseum, you would have massive prison cells, essentially, for lions and tigers and bears. Oh my!
There wasn't.
Groups for gladiators and stuff like that. What you found was a massive prison complex for people and only people.
Did I find his deity?
No.
Okay.
You did, however, find the main fighting arena.
Sure.
Which you kind of broke in from like the seats in the mid-tier. Looking down, you saw a massive magic circle in the circle at the bottom. A little sketching of notes when you got back. Temper let you know that was a teleportation circle of a complexity that he had never seen before. He can identify it
after hundreds and hundreds of years.
Yes. This is one of the most complex teleportation magic circles he's ever seen. It's not keyed to one location.
Well, because this is all new, isn't it? This is kind of like a new event-ish.
Yes.
Ish.
Last 5 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think,
So under a decade.
My family's been getting invites for the last 5 years. And they're like, please come. And my dad's like, no, I have something better to do.
Sounds kind of sketch.
No, he's like, I'm a wizard. I do wizardy stuff. I'm not.
I don't have to have real games.
Yeah, I need to go teach a school.
I need to go back to my studies.
Yeah, my son. Oh, that just.
My son is a disappointment. Books console me.
Yeah. Damn it, maybe I can read on how to help him.
Consume me. Console me. Sorry, I'm allergic.
He doesn't exist.
Alright. Well done. Alright, let's see.
I tried pushing out and I don't want anything to happen.
Oh, this is great. Okay.
So should we start off with this time at Veggie Tales?
That's what we just did.
Previously on Dragon Tales?
Oh, sorry.
No, so I'm going over what you know first because when the previous on Dragon Tales is you're gonna walk in and everyone else is gonna kind of go at the same time.
What's your guess? Bro.
Yeah.
Who's that guy?
He's not there. He's where he went to sleep.
Oh.
So, So you saw this magic circle. You saw that there are a lot of... They don't look dangerous to you. They seem very talky, very well-dressed people in this prison system. All different races, but soft. They're not fighters.
But they're in prison?
They are in prison and by the droves. Not all of them are speaking the same language. They seem to have different styles, like from different cities. Several of them are arguing passionately in languages that you may or may not know, Gnomish, Dwarven, that sort of thing. What?
Are they actually locked in? Or is it just like, this is a cell,
You don't know.
but the door is open?
It is
I'm
so.
asking for you.
So, basically it's very disorienting. There's no wall in this area, only bars. So what you see basically is a room about 150 by 150 in this one cell block that you were able to get into. You found at least 3 others like it.
What was Jackoff's name?
Jack?
Yeah.
Jack.
Jackoff?
Jack.
Oh.
Jack. Well, you've heard Jagoff as well.
I have a feeling that it has him written all over it.
So you have basically a walkway through, but like everyone can see everyone. You can see from one end of the room to the other, minus the bars, obviously. The bars are about 3 inches apart and made of a dull red metal.
Did I talk to anyone?
Would you want to talk to anyone, or would you want to remain unseen?
Did I notice anyone that was kind of kept to themselves?
No, you had some quiet ones,
Okay.
including ones along the edge that you would have been able to access without drawing any attention.
Can I, with my invisibility that I would have had activated,
Yeah, makes sense.
would I be able to speak
How long does invisibility last?
an hour? An hour. Speak with anyone while I was invisible.
So long as you don't attack someone, the invisibility stays up, even if you talk.
And, ask, like, why are you here?
You have 3 people to choose from. You have a half-orc in a full suit with one of those floofy little collar, what do they call that? Ascots. Who is constantly like raising his chin and being very proper. You have a gnome who looks like he had very nice clothes, but then he got into a bar fight. So his clothes are all torn. He's like got, bruises and cuts and stuff over him. And then you've got a human who's just very sulky in this corner of his cell. He's not talking to nobody.
That guy.
Okay. So you're coming up behind him, and what do you say?
Why are you here? Should I roll?
He doesn't. No. He doesn't even flinch at this voice from behind him. He's just like, "Wait, is anyone here? Why do you think you're here? Huh? You tell me."
I don't know why.
You screwed up. He's not turning. He's not looking at you.
I don't know where I am.
Oh.
I'm scared.
This is all the people that said bad things about Jack. That's a lot of people.
I don't know why I'm here. I'm scared.
We're all scared. It's a humanoid condition.
Scared for what?
Well, what do you think they're going to use us for? We're not even going to be the main event of these games. We're going to be the halftime show. How many nobles does it take to kill an ogre?
So this is what it's about, for entertainment.
Yeah. It's called pacification of the masses. Give them a circus and a loaf of bread, and they'll follow you to the ends of the earth. It's the lowest form of political leadership.
What if I could tell you I can get you out of here?
But look at that, you can't even free yourself. You get the feeling he doesn't realize that there's a pathway behind him.
Who said I wasn't free? I am always free. I am anywhere and I am everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I can write haikus too.
You said the bars are made out of rust or metal, right?
Yep, dull red metal.
So,
And they're only like that far apart,
what
but they're very thick.
what happens if I throw a rust cube at it?
I knew that would come back to haunt me.
I love it.
I throw adamantine bars on the cage. If you pull out that one thing from way back in the day.
I dare come back to save me one of these days. No, I don't. I'm not gonna throw like at the bars. I just want to like.
From your estimation of what it could do,
I want to put
artist
it
of the metal. If you
in
use
in his line of sight, like I rub one of the bars, like
Okay.
with it.
if you were to use a rust cube, you would break the bar in that one place.
Okay,
But
so
that would completely use up that one rust cube.
correct. I got plenty more. So I like, rub one of the rust cubes on a bar in his line of sight to kind of just like give him some like whoa.
So you're just gonna like, are you doing like pool chalk, or are you just rubbing the bar with your hand?
No, like pool chalk, like just.
Okay. You see a little fleck of green spark into the metal, and it just sort of like eats away through.
And
Only
then
about that big.
And then his reaction.
Is something happening?
Are you going?
No, I may have forgot to mention no light. You have dark vision, so it
that
didn't
didn't help me.
Well, it didn't really occur to you because you have dark vision.
This is a hunk of shit.
He is human. He needs the lighty source. So you hear something rub, and he's like, "What are you doing? Bars are made of adamantium. You can't just file through them."
I was like, feel with. Okay, I tell him, feel with your hand.
Oh. Then he's just gonna grab me and like smash my face against the bar like that one guy.
How can I do that when I'm locked up? As you say I am.
Yeah, you can still reach through the bars.
You said it's only 8 between each bar. It's 8. 3
Yeah.
inches.
3 inches.
I can't fit my. Well, I can maybe.
Yeah, you can. If you have a blade.
That's one bar down for you, and I can get you out of here.
Yeah, and what's in it for you?
I just want information on why you're here, what's going on.
Look. The Emperor of Gladius is trying to make this big old conversion. He's got the material plane. He's got the Fey Wild. Everyone's pretty cool with that. Like, you get gates in and out of the Fey Wild, you get access to the material plane, all sorts of fun stuff there. Good, great, wonderful.
This is Vegas.
Yeah, well, it's about to get a lot worse. You see, he's not satisfied with just those two. He wants all three. Yeah, Fey Wild is pretty and dark and lively and all that stuff. Yeah, you know every yin has a yang, right? Ever heard of Shadowfell?
We're all aware of the Shadowfell.
Good.
I don't want to interact with them ever again.
Yeah. Well, guess what? Gladius keeps doing what he's doing. And that's where we're headed.
So why lock up Nokos? What did you do to get locked up here?
How many people do you think are here? I'm assuming you're one of those guys who'd see them. You-
100? 150?
Yeah, if there was any sort of council, how many votes did he just take off the board against him pulling every mage in the area to tie this place to the Shadowfell with the promise of enforcer beasts and assassins better than any material planer. He could pull someone who could literally melt into shadow and cut your throat without showing themselves.
So what you're saying is if we free up all these nobles, that we could overturn his vote.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
Thank you for your cooperation. Goodbye.
Hey, as you're leaving, he's like, where are you gonna do something about the bars?
In the future.
I already did. There's one missing.
There's one little like centimeter gap in that. Alright, so you come back, going past all the guards. I know you're stealth, you're good.
Okay.
You ease the door closed, look over, Temper's head, which is normally doing that whole like 3 turns to the right, 6 turns to the left, then 6 turns to the right thing. With his lights, with all of his lights on. All of his lights are very muted. And his head is still and like cocked to one side. It's not moving.
Just having a random.
Yeah, just.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna hear that tick, tick, tick.
Oh, there's a gear loose. Tank!
No response.
What the hell? Looking at
As you're
everyone.
as you're looking around,
Wake
everyone suddenly, with no warning, from a dead sleep, deep, frightened gasp, sitting straight up. Just
I'm like,
style.
holy shit!
Like all 3 of them. Temper is going, I can't breathe. Wait.
Don't breathe.
And there's a bright flash of light, and we have a bag in our hand.
Yeah, you guys see basically a little elastic coin purse made out of blue dragon hide, and a little note saying with really with iridescent ink, so it's like changing color and everything. And it says, "Thanks for the help, R."
I'm like, what the hell did you guys dream? You guys are fucked up.
Where the fuck were you?
What do you mean? You don't know if I was anywhere.
We had some other random elf that joined us. What the hell?
I was.
At least you recognized it was the wrong elf. It only took you like an hour.
I was meditating. I was busy doing shit, okay? My character.
You really wanted to miss the whale mother. Like that would have fucking happened.
What do you mean the whale mother? That's a freaking fairy tale.
Yeah. Well, this fucking giant bag of gold says different that I just woke up with, fucker.
My curiosity could not leave me. I had to figure out what's going on around here.
You weren't napping.
I had some time meditating, but after meditating for so long, my curiosity creeps up to me, okay? And you guys were sleeping
It's
and...
been 5.5 hours. You had 1.5 hours to mess about.
I can't just leave
If
it...
he was sleeping that whole meditating, whatever the fuck he does now, that whole time. His whole time. The whole time he needed.
He only needs 4 hours.
Exactly.
I got bored.
Do you still have to meditate?
No. I
Are
get
you
bored.
sure?
I get bored. You guys are sleeping. I got shit to do. Okay?
I know the feeling. Temper's starting his knitting again.
But there's some shit going down here. And it's not right.
I put the bag in my other bag. No. Oh, I almost got that.
Bag in the bag?
Yeah, you don't put
Yeah,
bags
it
back.
goes. We all get sucked in.
Into the astral plane.
Yeah. We don't want that right now. No, I want the good bag. Whichever one's the good bag.
Is that one?
And I'm gonna dump all the stuff into the good bag. From my
Okay,
other
so you
bag.
see a shower of gold and gems.
Right. Well, you guys are sleeping yet you're entertained?
Yeah. Like I said, we met the whale mother. And some dude
Bullshit!
was really fucking good at magic.
There's no way you met the freaking whale
I
mother.
really
There's no
wanna
way.
see
Only
Ratsy.
I have met the whale mother. I was on the brink of death and met her, okay? There's no way.
Maybe we almost died, all three of us. Which
Sleep
we almost did because we had to fight a fucking dragon as well. On some
It's a
weird
very real thing.
island in the middle of the ocean.
What do you mean? You're right here. You've never left.
Have you ever heard of fucking magic? I blew myself up and died, and I was still alive, and I turned a robot on with magic.
You fell asleep right here. You're
Yeah.
fine. It's just a dream.
Yeah.
I don't know where the gold came from.
And his gold, and his gold, and these really cool items that we got.
Obviously, someone's just trying to freaking splurge on us and try to get us back later. I don't know. Regardless, there's shit going down here. You need a freaking lesson, okay?
Yeah, the other elf told us about it.
What elf? How much of freaking time have you guys been sleeping right here?
Yeah,
I love that he's basically representing the audience at this point.
yeah. So yeah,
Recap.
Yeah, so the other elf that was with us, he told us that Jack is part of.
In a dream.
Yeah.
Felt pretty real to me. Lightning, so much lightning. He just kind of like leans back, and you can see he actually has like burn marks on him that were not there a second ago.
Wait a second. Thinking of a smart question for him. This was real.
Felt pretty dang real.
How? Why?
There was a dragon. It blew lightning
What
at
type
me.
of dragon?
Blue.
Blue dragon.
Can I have my pin, please?
Black. Ice dragon?
No, pin. This is the problem with running two campaigns at the same time. So inside that bag of holding, something that falls like at the last minute, you see three badges that are basically one of the larger scales in blue. But it's got a pin, so you like put it on clothing or something.
Okay. What is it?
It's a dragon scale.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Actually, was he making me like a breastplate?
I thought so. I was wondering. You
Oh
guys
yeah, they asked for something very special. I forgot what it was for.
So it shows me a
Oh,
dragon
I got
scale?
the ring of protection.
Oh yeah, so he's got a blue ring on. Pulling out of the bag of holding, he gets a breastplate made out of blue dragon scales. I forgot what the heck temper got.
We never did say what the level it was though.
Level dragon.
It's a breastplate
Okay.
+1.
So that changes things. Okay. So I see what's going on here.
So that's just plus
She had
one,
really good
plus one
food
armor.
too. We got to ride the whale.
So just 120 AC.
Okay.
What's
so
your scales? 13?
Yeah, and anyways, the elf that we met, I forgot his name. I honestly thought he was you for like a while because he looked exactly like
Yeah,
you.
but normally
Same
he's
color,
13.
hair, same skin, big long pointy ears.
My
Like just how
normally
you
he's
just
13.
turned into it was weird.
So
My other scales are, yeah, the headdress and stuff's just a plus
okay,
one.
overseeing what I oversee.
The breastplate starts at a 14, so your AC is now at a 50 plus dex.
So overseeing what I'm seeing,
Okay.
more of my response would be like, guys, I was gone for a freaking hour. What the fuck
We're
happened?
gone for 5.
I was gone for 1.
So basically,
It was
You
gone
were
for-
meditating
so it's a
for
first
4
four.
and gone for
Plus 2 to what you had.
exactly. So
I was
that whole
gone for 1
and
hour.
That whole
And
time
the
that you were
first-
meditating is also the time that we fell asleep.
But yeah, but I woke up You guys are still there, just like
Yeah.
passed out. I'm like, huh, well, I'm bored. I'm gonna go do something. So I was
First-
gone for 1 hour, aka your guys' time.
I'm gonna pull up Eldritch
First 5
Blast
minutes
and
of
like
shot
show it
damage
to you with my hand. I'm gonna be like, magic.
Your guys' time change was different than mine.
I'm pretty
what-
sure
that's
that-
where I'm getting
I'm
at.
pretty sure a deity can do what she wants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wiggle mother.
Well, as curious as I am, and all you owe me a nail later, there's some shit going down here that we need to
Yes.
address and take care of.
Yeah.
That was his name.
And he
Is
is.
that per hit or just?
Per hit.
Okay.
Every time they hit, they have to do 5 points of lightning damage. 4 lightning damage will take damage from you.
So, anyway, Aeneas told us, I remembered his name, he told us that my patron is getting put somewhere in the dungeon and we have to go find him.
Okay, well, that lines right up considering the fact I found all these other nobles locked up in the dungeon area.
He also said the king and Jack are working together and they're kind of doing some fucked up shit because usually this being the unseelie court and all, it's like, yeah, we do shady stuff, but everything's like pretty out in the open. But for some reason, they really hid the fact that Oberon was hidden very well.
Which also lines up with all the evidence that I was finding. So they're trying to get all 3 realms to combine into this one spot.
I don't
So
think I'm
we-
ready for another realm. I'm not even used to the Fey Wild yet.
Right.
Let alone having to go through the ways again. Fuck that.
It's been pretty trippy.
But basically what we need to do is we need to figure out a way to unlock and get all of these nobles out of the prison so that they can overthrow the vote for all the shit that's freaking going on around here.
Okay, my question is, how many nobles?
It's like 100, 150.
My next question is, how'd they put that in there in the first place?
I don't know! That's not the point! I
Was
don't
that
understand!
recent? Because here's the thing, if we free them, they're just gonna go right the fuck back. So we need to not, like, freeing them may not do anything.
There's probably a dinner. Nobles are suckers for dinners.
Yeah. And the thing is, they'll probably just go right back out in a month, do the exact same stupid shit, because I know nobles, they're dumb.
I was wondering if you were going to go there.
The point is, we might not even have a chance to kill Jack off. And if we can get these guys out, they can pull the political vote to get rid of all this shit that's going on around here.
If they even let it happen.
That sounds like a late game tactic to me.
Yeah. Or we could just go kill the king.
We need to get rid of the source of the problem before we let loose all these people.
Yeah, because what they could do
The
is
king
they'd be
has
like,
no
people.
power of this.
Yeah.
It's all Jack off.
no, it's not. The king is trying to do it as well. You just explained that.
Emperor.
Emperor.
Okay.
It's the emperor
With the
and
knowledge,
Jack as
with
well.
the knowledge that we have, does the Emperor have any actual wizard powers?
The guy himself, no one knows. He's dressed like a paladin in full plate. Like big, beefy sword dude. But no one's actually seen him do anything because he's the emperor. He's got people that have people who do things for him.
But from what I have heard from this other guy that we were with, and wherever we went, he says that the emperor comes to the unseelie court very often and gets together with Jack.
Let's get together, yeah.
So I think they are together. So
Yeah.
if we go for Jack, we go for the emperor as well.
We
That's a
go
little
for the
overwhelming.
Emperor, we go for Jack.
Yeah.
And you really think we can take them on? Sorry, Jack can just whiz around us like a freaking and put us on our ass.
That's why I think we need to get my patron back, because he has a lot more ability.
Yeah,
in this.
getting back to that, that's exactly what we need to do. I didn't find him. I looked for him.
I know he's in the dungeon.
I could not find him. So he must be somewhere in the dungeon separate from the rest of the...
No, that's the prison. He is in the dungeon. The thing that we were gonna go watch, we're joining now to go get him. We're being teleported to wherever.
What
and
if
we're
we
going through the
don't...
dungeon.
Not available!
Someone's at the door.
No, it's still the middle of the night.
Yes, I know. Did I hear someone say they were gonna join the games?
No!
Oh.
Undecided. Go away.
Oh. I'm ready.
We'll come to you.
I'm just down the hall if you need me.
Temper, stay outside the door, please, and thank you.
No.
I don't need any people freaking hearing this shit. We don't need any people hearing this shit.
So we can go somewhere else.
So anyway, back to what I was saying.
Yeah. But we still have to talk. And obviously, the same way that we're talking right now, it's going to get heated.
I'm going to the bar.
And that's going to be a great spot to talk to, huh?
It's the perfect spot.
To talk about overthrowing the government while we're still in the vicinity of the government.
There's a pretty long tradition of doing that, actually.
Very
That
long.
does not seem like a very good idea, because for some reason, they have 150 nobles locked up.
Question. Did I notice any signs of the Thieves Guild being there?
No.
Damn it.
The unseelie court is well.
Well, no, he was in a room full of nobles. No one would overtly have
No,
thieves
I mean
stuff.
in that town.
Oh, in the town?
Yes.
Alright, so you saw nothing on people. However, you did see the hobo tracks. So signs on certain buildings, scratched, chalked, that sort of thing. Like little things like this building is not safe. Cops linger here. There is a language that comes with Thieves' Camp that's basically like the SCP cryptic, like if you've ever seen those insignias and stuff like that.
But I didn't find anywhere where like, hey, this is safe haven for us.
Correct. Nowhere was listed as safe, and you saw no one giving direct like interaction with those things. You sense either a very light presence or an extinct presence.
Like maybe the fact that they joined was the bitch emperor.
But you can't be certain, not without like investigating further.
Did I notice any signs at a bar?
No. In fact, you saw a lot more guards at bars.
Okay, fine. Let's not register to go in the dungeon.
Registering for dungeon?
Let's get on our brooms and we're gonna go that way.
Temper. Go out the front door.
He's
Oh,
not
the
gonna
heck?
fucking hear us.
No, you hear Temper going, "How are you so fast?" And you just hear thump, 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 and like in a circle. No, I don't understand. I gotta ask him every time. It's like, get over here, you little pixie. I'm not a pixie, I'm a nixie. Racist.
Okay, let's get on our brooms up to maximum fly limit, because there is a fly limit.
There is a fly.
Okay. Alright, we're up in the air. So back to what we were saying. Dungeon! Pop! Damn it!
Dungeon. Pop.
Let's not register for down there.
Yeah.
And let's go in anyways without them knowing we're registered.
If
Because
it'll let
then
him, because
the
I feel like
Emperor-
the way we have to register.
The Emperor and Jackoff will not know that we're actually in there doing what we are doing. And if we register, Jack is going to know what's going on and what we're trying to do.
Does anybody know how to activate the teleporting circle? Because that's how we get in.
We just go in with the rest of the groups.
I'm pretty sure they don't get sent in as a giant group. It's probably like this one goes, this one goes, this one goes. Because they're watching everything. They watch it.
That's what we have been told.
So somebody, a mage of some sort, has to send them.
Let's try to get a part of other people's groups then. Let's join their group to go into the dungeon, and then we'll meet up together. Because we cannot send any. Because if Jack knows, the Emperor knows about us.
From what I have been told, every group gets sent to a different dungeon. It's not the same dungeon, it's different places. They're testing dungeons.
So how we know we're gonna get to the dungeon that has your deity?
We roll the dice in the fact that he knows that we signed up. And he's like, okay, I'll send them there, and we get hit with the most fucked up shit. And we just have to save him. And the thing is, most likely if we save him, then we get the help of Titania, as well as him, and maybe that's what your destiny or whatever the thing
But
is
if you
being said.
remember, the whole point of us going there was to play Jack's game. So let's not play his game.
If you can figure out a way to get in, sure.
When does the game start?
Tomorrow. I'm all for it. If we can get in without it, the thing is
Is there anywhere else that we can think of right now to get more intel on this? On getting in there? Because the teleportation circle, when I was there, was wide open.
Correct.
And you could just walk right in. So
But-
we can.
and I can't activate it. Would I know if
It
I can
was
activate
already
it?
activated.
I
It
will
was
throw
there.
this out. This is something you know already. The games have been going for 5 years. Everyone who's in town is either here to watch it or help it. You also have someone who's very interested in knowing if you'd be interested in possibly maybe sort of, joining. They might be a source of information. Dungeon.
Dungeon. Yeah.
Pop,
I grab him.
So what you've got in your hands looks like a garden gnome.
Oh no, we already met him.
No, different person.
Oh, different person?
Yeah.
Every time we see
Garden
dungeons,
gnomes with little butterfly wings.
I thought you were that guy.
No,
I'm sorry.
No,
Just let him go.
We're waiting for that guy. So he actually goes, no, please, no! Do you let him go?
No.
No! Okay.
Here, sit. I'll put him on the broom.
Grabs it with both hands, white knuckle. Thank you.
Don't
So
worry, if
you're
you
very-
fall, we'll just say the word again.
You're very interested with dungeon.
And snaps over to your broom.
Knowledge Arcana. I want to see, would I know if I can activate that circle? Or if it is already active? So that
Okay,
we
from
can-
this height you can actually see the outline of the circle. Like think Roman Colosseum is open to the sky.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll Arcana.
Booyah. 17.
It's like your broom's a little rougher than that guy's.
Mine.
Because he said dungeon last, so he's sitting on his broom now.
Oh.
So you're familiar. Your father uses, and you actually have one of these in your house. Your dad is powerful enough, he's able to create a teleportation circle. Which basically takes the teleport, which is like a 4th or 5th level spell. Teleportation circle, which uses an existing circle, is only like a level 2 or 3.
Okay.
But you can only go to the fixed location where the circles are.
Okay.
So it's limited. You have one of these in your house. It has 6 points. This one has 7. By all rules of magic that you understand, and arguably you don't know a lot about it, but this is one you're very familiar with, because I have one. You have one and your dad's tried to explain it like 50 times and you get bored halfway through, but besides that, this shouldn't work.
Got it.
This is a Stargate with like, I don't know.
Somebody's putting a lot of extra power into this to make it go.
Yeah. Someone painted new symbols on the Stargate and it works.
Like,
What?
maybe we should dial an extra number.
Is it currently active?
No, don't do it again.
Teleportation circles are not active; they are passive. You cast a spell. It's like a railroad track. You get on the one side at the one station. You cast a spell that creates the locomotive, and you travel along the prearranged path until the next station.
Can you activate it?
Do you have teleportation circle to spell?
No.
Then no.
What is wrong with you?
Also, you're not sure if that spell would even work with this.
This is a whole new circle. This is not normal. I remember what you said where they're trying to link multiple places. That's not real either. I don't know what's going on.
You're a failure.
Emotional
damage.
Says the guy that can't even do magic. Oh, I gotta shoot a bow.
I don't just have bows. I have goddess on my side.
Me too.
You have D's.
It's the same.
Not even close.
A goddess could literally be anywhere from like tier 1 to tier 5. Yours is probably a tier 6.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Number 1 is good. The best.
Okay.
Back to this, no.
Who made the circle?
So,
Oh, let's just screw
Who
with the
made the
no.
circle?
that was done. That took a long time. Actually, it was a lot of mages working together. Apparently, they broke into a completely new school of magic.
Do you know what school that was?
I can't pronounce it. There's a lot of consonants.
It's German.
Apparently,
Fucking Oberon out!
it literally means teleportation circle that does whatever the F it wants. Like literally, that's what it's called.
Just need to kill enough people in it. Then I can do whatever.
Sacrifice.
That sounds like something else. You know?
Oh no! No! You don't need to do any sacrifices. It's just spell slots.
I have to give up a spell slot?
Well, the people who send, hopefully you to the dungeon, yeah, they have to expend quite a few spell slots.
Oh.
Like, the Grand Wizard can only send, like, one group, like, 2 different places a day.
What level is the Grand Wizard?
Level?
Could I assume that he is like
He's the
Ratsy?
main, yeah, he's maybe not Ratsi's level, but, like, he's probably the strongest mage in the city. And he's probably killed quite a number of mages in the area around him to stay that way.
So what's in the dungeons?
Oh yeah. That's probably a good thing to know.
Oh, it's very, very simple. Inside each dungeon there's a treasure chest. You know, a dungeon's supposed to guard something. Not like, the traditional lowercase d dungeon where you just put people. No, a capital D dungeon guards a lair or a treasure or something that can't be found by others or something that can't be destroyed or that sort of thing. And to simulate that, we have a specific chest that's full of a bunch of gold and stuff, and cool things that all you adventurers like shiny stuff.
Mm-hmm. By the way, how much gold did we get?
Total
Yeah.
was 37,000.
Including all the selling of stuff?
The only thing we had was a ring of warmth, boots of speed, and ring of animal influence was all that was left over, but there was no.
Oh, I
numbers
think
on it.
we agreed to make it. We agreed to make it 40,000 for everything.
Yeah, just call it 40,000 and it was 1,000.
Split 4 ways. So
I kept those 2 things.
yeah, and we get 10,000.
Okay. That works.
Don't worry, Tao. If you need to buy expensive carriages, I have your back.
I like my wagons.
I thought you liked ships.
I have a ship. Of course I like it, but I have.
Oh yeah, we do.
What?
We have a ship.
We do have a ship.
Yeah, your crew is very bored, but you do technically have a ship provided.
In the background, we're gonna have them like think of some business stuff to do and we can ship stuff around.
You send a message back home. Hey, serving lady, send this. Write this down and send it to the ship. Find a cargo. Go somewhere. Do something. Here's money.
Yeah, have fun.
Make more money.
Yeah, do shipmate stuff.
Here's 1,000 gold. Multiply it.
We want new songs.
Oh.
You know the shipping songs.
Okay.
The only way you can do that is if you're actually a ship person and making new. What the fuck are they called?
When
what
you
songs do you
shanties?
listen to? Sea shanties.
When
Yes.
you come back, there better be new sea shanties for me to listen to, my lads.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Find new tracks.
Also, how the heck are we?
This happened
What's
way.
this going on?
Yeah, this happened before we left.
Yeah.
Make sure you bring me back some ale.
Want something different? I've tried everything here.
I'm bored.
Yeah.
So, how many can I put you down for?
For what?
How many what?
I mean, up until right before the first team goes in, we can accept new teams. I mean, do we have one team, two teams? How do you want to do it?
What are the dungeons like?
Yeah, they are instruments that practice death and deterrence.
Just to make them throw up.
It's primarily they have an
Let's just
entrance that it tells every
Go back and forth.
non-combatant person that death lies beyond this point, and then after that, death lies beyond that point. You have 3 different people.
saying that with a
smile.
You have 3 different people involved in every dungeon. You have a carver who does the actual building of the location. Then you have the trap maker. He lays the area with traps.
Dungeon!
And then you've got a beast master, and they're the one who populates it with things that kill you or try.
And we think he's in one of those dungeons.
Let me.
That's what we were told.
He's flipping it up. We have an extra dungeon this year. Apparently, one of the groups decided to go AWOL. Their heads will be on pikes before morning. I'll tell you that much. Let me see. Yo, come on. Where is it?
Do we get to choose the dungeon?
Oh no, but I do have information on which dungeon it would be.
Oh. Does it say anything about the treasure at the end?
Glorious Riches. I believe there's at least one magic item per
Is there any
person.
fine print there? Does
No.
it say anything special at the end?
You get to the chest, you win. You get to keep what's in the chest. It's kind of a progressive thing. You beat one dungeon in one combination. Hold on. See. So you have the 3 people. The builder, the carver, the beastmaster, and the trapmaker. That's a one-time combination. Now everyone's gonna go through the one-time combination. Then the people who are still alive get to go through a second iteration with different combinations. Now you're not gonna go to the same location with the same beasts and the same traps. You can go to a different location with a different beastmaster and a different trap. At the end, we find the most destructive, murderous combination, and the team who wins goes against that. And there's a special prize in there, typically some sort of blackmail item. We don't really express that part, but it's something you should know being a noble.
I can see why my dad chose not to come to these. I mean, why he was not able to come to these.
Who's your dad?
I don't know. I've never met him before.
Deception.
I need somebody to hit that for me.
What's he gonna do?
We're gonna waste that on that.
Yeah. That's worth it. Okay, that was 16.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was probably very hard for you. Anyway, Oh, I have it in here somewhere. You put these things away in a special place so you don't lose them, and then all of a sudden you need them, and you just can't find them. It's just a problem. Anyway, I believe.
I want to drop you off my room.
Did someone else say dungeon, please? Pepper says dungeon. He just onto his hands. It's like, I don't know if I
Dungeon!
Like snaps on your room. I don't know if I like it. Oh, I'm back.
Don't play with my toys, Tempa.
I am not a toy. I would like to say I am.
So
a
if we
Nixie.
sign up but don't go, what happens?
Oh, you'll go. They've had people try to run before, doesn't it?
How's the registry book?
Say yes.
Not yet.
Okay.
How do we know what the registry, our clan's name and all that jazz?
Magic! You say yes and it automatically fills itself. We've actually had a couple people realize that their families aren't really their families this way.
Ah.
I really not like to know that.
Ah, here it is. Alright, I think. Come on. Alright, so yes, we have Beastmaster Geg. He's a bugbear, very nasty. Likes to deal with mostly natural animals and very slight undead. You got Trapper Helvop. He's a gnome. Very mechanically minded, not very magic-y.
This is the dungeon that we'll be getting?
Yes, if you say yes. And then the location was actually built by High Lady Orloff.
Who?
Orloff?
I'm sorry?
Can you say the name
High
again?
Lady Wardolph.
Can you say the name again?
Carver.
Orloff?
High Lady Orloff.
Who's your deity?
Wow.
It's very unusual to have an Eldritch or a Lachey actually directly involved in the games.
I try not to make it personal.
Oh.
Uh-huh. How the fuck did I recognize that name?
It sounded familiar. I recognized it. I was like, wait a second.
I'm glad you told me that name. I go, oh,
I don't
that
even
sounds
remember
familiar.
I don't even remember telling you that name.
Oh shit! Yeah, I did. Now I remember.
Yeah, I do it exactly like who? Orloff. And then he does that a couple times and I'm like,
Everyone says,
What's funny is you
Yeah.
fucked up and he didn't.
yeah, so I just come over and look at him, I stare at him, wait for it.
Ah!
Yeah, I see his eyes go wide and I'm like,
He pulls out his sword. It's like, oh!
Yeah.
As soon as it
Yeah, I watch his
clicks,
eyes go up and he's like, I'm like,
as soon as it clicks in my head, I go, yes.
Oh, excellent, excellent! And he
Shit, what did I
literally-
just do?
he just does this to. He pulls a form out of the zero space behind his
you're
back.
right. Here's the
Does
thing.
this. There's your picture, your full name, your description, levels, to hit bonus, character sheet.
How come they get to know us and we don't get to know them? That's not fair.
Magic.
No, here's the thing. You say
I say how
yes
they get
as
to know us
in
and why don't
to
we?
actually join the game, or are you just like,
yeah, I recognize that name.
I heard yes.
Yeah, we could have been saying yes to something else. You didn't ask the question and we immediately answer it with yes.
We're close enough to the Fey Wild, it counts.
this is not the Fey Wild.
But it's the same thing where
Yes.
you have to ask the question of if I want your name or not. For it to happen.
Do I? The question already stood.
Correct. So if we just said the word at all, it just automatically happens, even if I'm talking to them and not to you.
The question was open, and then conversation happened, and then later on you answered it. It makes perfect sense to me.
I want to take out my foil thing and be like, I don't know if those will work, and just smack the crap out of it. I want to see if it can disappear.
Here's foil.
Yeah, the one from what's her face? I want it like so the paper shows up, right? And I go whack. I'm like,
From what's
we
your
were
face?
Titania.
Foil?
Her scroll thing that he gave her. And
Oh.
Yeah, and I'd be like, no, this says otherwise. Whack. I chose not to.
Yeah, what kind of, what the heck? How do you do
don't ask questions.
Just go back to
This is not the Fey
Magic.
Wild. This is
Here's
not
the thing.
Fey Wild rules.
It is
We have to go as a
technically
party, and the whole party has not chosen.
fine. He pulls out 3 more sheets. I'm just happy with this right.
There's a good possibility,
Okay.
but if you wanna,
Wait, I want to what?
can you go back? You might want to learn how to teleport real fast.
As I'm slowly scooting him off my broom.
He does the Cleveland. No.
So
I mean, it's a
anyway,
Fey Wild.
welcome to the Fey Wild.
Yeah.
welcome to Elden Ring.
Welcome to our realm.
Please let me know if you want to start the podcast.
Okay. So, don't say the word.
Don't die.
So what I'm gathering is we have to go through it multiple times.
The Gungeon.
Yeah.
That's just cheating.
Yeah. So we have to go through it multiple times before we go through it a final time and get our blackmail
And maybe survive.
and maybe survive.
Cool.
All to try and save. And hopefully we might have a little bit of a positive being that you're
Whatever.
she was the maker. She's the carver. She's
Yeah.
the one that built it. correct?
She set up the location.
Okay. Might be able to find some clues.
And or she'll guide me.
Exactly. We may not get it on the next one, but this first one might be a little bit like, yeah.
Whatever.
Maybe.
This is getting boring.
Not only that, we have our teleportation to get back to our realm.
Here's the thing. Maybe. I don't, like, it
You
worries me that we're going to get sent there.
And there's a block.
Yeah, the thing is we're going to be inside of something that somebody created. You just,
Yeah.
we're going to be inside something that somebody else created. So it could literally be made out of magic that we can't get out of until we finish it. And the thing is, we can definitely try if we're about to die. But there's no way that we can test it.
Cedric, take my body back with you, Harry.
So what do you guys think? Do we want to or not? I say
Why don't you
thumbs
try
up.
to contact your deity that you seem fit and address this
The
situation?
last time it happened, well, I tried to reach out to him again and I got stabbed.
You have 2 deities.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Let her know his location.
Yeah, I'll do that. Well, she doesn't have to say anything. I'm just gonna say
Okay. So, your contact Titania.
I'm gonna say
Mental message.
yeah, exactly, like text
You're
message.
sending an email, not making a call.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like, here's some information. If you want more questions, contact me. Kind of thing. Or if you have questions, you
Okay,
can
and you're sending her what?
this is Giraffield. Hello. We
You
have found the
emailed
location.
this.
Yeah, I'm writing this. I'm like, wait, how noble? And I grab my little piece of chalk thing that I have
Yeah.
from the one. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna write it out really fast, like mental image, and then send it to her as a mental image.
There you go.
Yeah. So I'm like, hello. This is Giraffield. We have found the location of
Rough
consort.
location.
Please tell
Yeah,
me you're
roughly.
writing down the accent too, because that's hilarious.
Yeah. This is what makes it fun.
Yeah.
And she's like,
This-
aha.
This DIS.
Yeah, this is definitely somebody that Oberon chose.
What is WUT?
Yeah. What?
There's no H in there.
The issue is,
Yeah.
he is in a dungeon that we have to go through 4 levels in order to
Or so.
maybe
Minimum.
access him.
Minimum. The person that we were talking to. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
I digress. That's right. Yeah. I'm like,
Here's the location, this is who's in charge of it.
yeah.
Send.
Okay, so
How
you
would
guys
you-
see his swirling his chalk.
How would you like us to proceed?
And you,
No,
and you
I
just,
don't. I do not say that.
You're just
Because-
providing information, not asking.
Yeah,
advice.
providing information, and then I'm like, if you have any questions or want to contact me about this to give us more information, blah blah blah. You know, you have my number.
Sincerely.
Sincerely, Austin.
Your second favorite.
Maybe third.
Okay, see, you do that and you just go, send.
Got it.
And you see the chalk swirl and actually like get absorbed into your menu. That is her arcane tome for you. You feel it like a short time later.
Oh,
You open it up.
yeah. Wait. How do I read this?
Well, it's folded.
Yeah, I'm like,
You open it,
How do I open
and
the email?
blinding light comes out, just boom. You what you guys see, it's like daytime. In an angle opening up from his book, like just a slice of
Because of her
daytime.
mood.
Yeah, she's like, "This is wonderful news. I have full faith in you."
right.
And you're just like looking directly in the sun, like maybe like a half moon, starry night. So it's not like dark. You can still see a lot,
Definitely.
but then all of a sudden daylight, just new day.
full.
Yeah.
Right above the town.
And you see her face and you hear her voice. She does not send you words.
Like, I wish I knew how to do that. It'd be kind of cool.
And she just like smiles at you until you close the thing again.
I'm like,
Yeah, let's get creepy.
You're like,
yeah, I'm like,
Thank you.
yeah, I'm not gonna slam the door. I'm gonna be like, I don't know if you're still there or not. Like, I don't know if you're still
You can close the menu.
Yeah. Oh, you are there.
my liege!
Thank you.
I try and bow. I fall off the barrel.
You do get a vroom.
Yeah. Like.
Oh, don't do that.
Halt check.
Yeah, as you close it, the slice of sunlight closes with it.
Dude, when did it get so dark?
Ah.
Really need some of those auto
What's
glasses.
going on up there?
Sun tanning.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate to do that.
Magic!
Dungeon. Alright, so are we all thumbs up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go thumbs up, and I'm going to try to meditate with my goddess in mind.
I'm dealing with 1,000 years of rage. Let's kill something.
I just go, the team says yes.
To the dungeon.
Ha! On his room. Wait, hold on. Say that again?
You heard it.
Yeah, but it has to be in order.
I'm gonna say it once.
You made a really sticklery point about it.
You pulled it out of nowhere from him just saying it randomly.
Hey,
I actually said it directed at your question.
Hey, I have to juxtapose like 3 different laws of magic here, okay? I have to deal with Fey Wild magic and material plane magic, and I'm working on Shadowfell magic, and that's not easy.
That's not
Do I have to
our
go
fault.
find the other guy?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
No, I'll do it. I'm just saying, like,
Okay,
there's a
do
reason
it.
it's tricky.
You heard it.
Okay. He pulls the sheets of paper. He just goes, chung, 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 chung. And you guys see character portrait and character sheet in your handwriting.
Okay. What time tomorrow?
Oh, don't worry. We'll find you.
How long before
So
we get
you guys are gonna come pick us up, take us there.
Yeah, in a manner of speaking.
Oh, we're just gonna throw be there.
Kinda.
What if we want to walk there ourselves?
Well, I mean, you probably want to be there before 8.
Okay. Where? At the front door, back
No,
door,
at the big
side
circle,
door.
at the big circle with the magic. That thing down there. He knows.
Okay, so I go through the
I don't
no-fly
know.
zone to get there. What are we
Yes,
supposed
you
to do?
He knows the way. Just get there.
But he went through the back door, so that's how we're supposed to go.
If
That's
you can.
the proper way.
You're gonna get there one way or the other. If you want to get there on your own, then find your own way.
Okay.
Trust me. Hey.
We were
Nobles-
told to not go on the fly zone.
Yeah, but nobles like to make an entrance. You want to leave like big chalk trails and use your flying brooms
My
to do like a
entrance-
Blue Eagle thing?
Is gonna be winning the game.
Yeah, but you want to look fashionable doing it. Like most nobles want to put on a show.
What's function?
But the opposite of what you were doing earlier.
Push him off the room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm going down. Everybody just flies.
You just hold on to the bristles of your broom.
So tell me, is this faster than falling or not?
Eventually, like his screams just die out. You're not sure if it's because you hit Mach 1 or if he just like lost on.
Yeah, I'm like, as I'm going, I'll be like, I think the other guy was slightly less annoying than you were.
I'm superior in every way. All right. So, are you guys getting some sleep and waking up at 8 or before 8?
I'm gonna have a
I'm
panic
sharpening
attack
all my
before I-
stuff.
I am meditating
Again.
with attempting to speak with my goddess.
Okay.
I'm sharpening the stuff.
Sharpening your hammer.
Yep. My
Oh
blood.
yeah, because he doesn't have to sleep either. I'm the only one that has to fucking sleep.
I have to sleep.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to sleep a full 8 hours.
His all want is sleep.
But I have to sharpen it. I only have to sharpen it for an hour.
Yeah.
It doesn't get that sharp.
Okay.
It hasn't got sharp yet.
Sharp enough.
I've been sharpening it an hour a day and it's still not sharp.
You got a problem.
Somewhere.
Somewhere in that.
It adds +1. That's all I care about.
You're using the wrong angle.
Apparently. What? I can sharpen it flat.
I need you to roll a percentile.
Oh crap.
What am I rolling with?
Both
Him or
D10s.
anybody?
Huh?
Both D10s.
Thank you.
Those two.
Thousand.
43.
Yep.
You just determine what we're gonna fight.
High or low?
Do I need to as well?
No.
What are you trying to do?
I don't know. What were they doing?
He's trying to talk to someone.
Oh, got
Oh.
it. You didn't believe hard enough.
So,
I think I
you
can do
get. Do you know what astral projection is?
That's where you're there, but you're not. You're not there, but you're there.
So your
trying
soul,
to-
your spirit, your
yeah,
chi leaves your body.
Yeah, your projection of yourself goes into another, not realm, but I'm going to use that term
Yeah,
to.
a different plane, a different
Yeah.
existence, and sort of thing. So in this case, you would go along the astral plane, astral projection, which allows you to move 10 times faster.
AKA Doctor Strange.
Kind of, yeah. This concept's been around a lot longer, but beside the point. So you get in, you meditate, and you end up leaving the room. You feel yourself being pulled towards where you want to go. You want to find the High Lady, and you feel a thread of connection. Like it's like, oh, there. And it's not really tied to a location. It's tied to like an emotional, a spiritual thing. It's not a geographical scenario. But mentally, you are reaching out. And about halfway, you hit a wall. It doesn't hurt, but everything stops. You get the idea she has closed a door that you are not able to get past. Yet. you were able to successfully, quote unquote, make the call. You were able to leave to try and communicate. From what you know, the Lachey is not uncommon for her to, at the very least, be coy about the whole thing.
She put me on voicemail.
Well, she didn't even yeah, she sent you a voicemail, but the voicemail box is full.
Full.
It's like you get the hope of like, oh, maybe I can leave a message. The mailbox is full. Dang it!
Hey, at least the number's not disconnected.
Yeah. That's a good point. So that's where you are with that.